Hello everyone and welcome to me being live. Also this is new. OBS used to not do this. Uh just just to confirm, I have set it to not record whenever I'm streaming, so it's just live streaming, nothing else. So I think this little red dot just means I'm live streaming or recording, but obviously it's a live stream because it'll become a video after I'm done. But anyway, hello, and welcome to me after a fairly short hiatus. By fairly short, I mean a week. But anyway, as you can tell, I got a haircut. I shaved just this morning. And first things first, I got two things today that are very cool. So, first of them is a very recent video game that I would probably guess you probably know by now what it is. The other one is a movie that came out, I believe, last year, if I'm not mistaken. One second. Hey, how much? How much for him? Oh, don't worry, I'm a free guy. Wait. I mean, you. It says I can't spell backwards. The other one is Horizon Forbidden West. I just got that today. Um, very, very good game. I highly recommend it, even though I haven't beaten it. I literally just got it today, but I got past. Well, I needn't say because it's spoilery, even though it's within the first few hours of the game. But trust me, it's very good. It's an excellent follow-up to 2017's Zero Dawn. But yeah, so yeah. Shiny. You might notice this right here. So, the tall neck thing was because of the fact that, also, yes, the PSVR 2 headset was fully revealed today. Not in a video, it was just an image. And Sony broke down all the things that you need to know. The thing that really surprised me is that it is going to be, in fact, a single cord setup. And if you see the image for it, which I think I spelled. No, I meant VR2, not VR2. But yeah, this is literally the thing itself. So, it says here, first look, the headset designed for PlayStation VR 2. And as you can see, the Sense controllers, which were first revealed a few months ago, actually last year, they were originally in a sort of monotone grayish black, but now it's more resembling the DualSense, like the stock DualSense that you get with the PS5, or just the one that came out originally. Anyway. Let me log in first, so you, I don't know. Can't see my password, can you? Good. Pick the butterfly. Okay. That is new. What's not new is this email account that you just saw. That was literally like my original email account. Don't ask about why I don't use it anymore. It's literally because of the fact that GameShare. I'm not saying I hate GameShare. It's just I don't really trust it. But anyway, so on this 2/2/2/2/2/2/2 Tuesday, that's a lot of twos. This was finally revealed. So, first thing you may notice is that this thing has a wire built in. As I said, it is a single cable setup, and what I think it is that it's a USB Type-C. Could be wrong, but I feel like that's the reason why there's a USB Type-C connection port on the front of the PS5. But I'm going to read through this just to confirm my suspicion. By Hideaki Nishino, who was also the person who you heard speaking at the very beginning of the PS5 user experience video back in 2020. Today I cannot talk today, but then again it's a long day, so whoops. Today I am especially pleased to reveal the stunning new design of our next generation VR headset, PlayStation VR 2, together with an updated and final design image of our new PSVR 2 Sense controller. I like the uniform look because they all have the same color scheme. Same with the base PS5 and the PS5 digital, where whenever you get it, it's just the white and black, which I honestly like the look of a lot more than the other things. I'm not saying I hate the other designs for the dual senses and stuff. It's just it's just iconic to me, you know, because it stands out a lot. And sure, you could customize the PS5 with the plates, which I haven't seen locally, but rest assured, you could definitely buy those. But they probably just haven't been delivered to local places yet. But anyway, so yeah, when the Sense controllers were first revealed, they weren't called the Sense controllers at that point. But you know, I mean, given the fact that basically the controllers are built on the same kind of DNA as the DualSense. I get it. Dual wielding, sense, the same kind of technology within the DualSense, which mine is just nestled on a pillow on my cedar chest. But anyway, so this has the same kind of technology. It has haptic feedback. It has adaptive triggers. But anyway, so he goes on to say, you'll notice that the PSVR 2 headset has a similar shape as the PSVR 2 Sense controller, taking on a matching orb look. This circular orb shape represents the 360-degree view that players feel when they enter the virtual reality world, so this shape captures it nicely. That is true. Seriously, like, this is such a neat design. Like, I will admit the front part is a little plain, because I guess it's just because of the fact that I've seen fan-made videos of what they hoped or were thinking the PSVR 2 would look like. But this design itself is still very good. And they'll go on to talk about this really neat little Easter egg that's been on the DualSense and the PS5 side plates. The design of the PSVR 2 headset was also inspired by the look of the PS5 family of products. When our design team created the PS5, they also had the next generation VR headset in mind, so you'll notice some similarities in the look and feel. The PS5 console has flat edges as it was meant to be displayed on a flat surface. Ideally vertically because it makes it stand out more. Plus, come on. It asserts dominance that way. It looks like a frickin' tower. Or a Wi-Fi router. I don't know. Anyway. While there was more emphasis on adding roundness to the design of the PSVR 2 headset since it was meant to have a constant human contact, similar to the rounded edges of the DualSense controller and the Pulse 3D headset. Our goal is to create a headset that will not only become an attractive part of your living room decor. I have never once used the PS5 in the living room. It's in my room. This is my living room. If it was a living room, then that would be a couch. That's just that's a cedar chest with 2 blankets to sit my ass on. Pillows, 2 pillows behind me to cradle my back, I guess. Guess the job done. Anyway, going back. But we'll also keep you immersed in your game world to the point where you almost forget you were using a headset or controller. That's why we paid very close attention to the ergonomics of the headset and conducted extensive testing to ensure a comfortable feel for a variety of head sizes. We already had a lot of positive feedback on the ergonomics of the first PSVR headset by carefully balancing the headset weight and having a simple headband that can be adjustable. So we kept the same concept with the PSVR 2 headset. Other features such as the headset's adjustable scope that places the scope area closer or further away from the face and placement of the stereo headphone jack also remain the same, so players will be familiar with it. That is cool. Look at this. So this right here is an adjustment dial. We got another adjustment dial here. These are the Sense controllers, which you could see the same shaped home button as on the DualSense. Got the things right here. I really like this. Oh, right. Oh, wait. Now I get it. So, this is just to show off, like, the actual adjustment of it. Because from this angle... Oh, it doesn't even let me click on it. But from this, it doesn't have that same accordion look. So I think it's just them meaning to represent, like, the actual scope. Oh, yeah! So this is for the scope. Like, this is the actual scope thing. This is the adjustment knob for the rear. And I think there might be another adjustment knob somewhere else for the IPD adjustment. I think that's what the term is. Yeah, here's another view from the top. Yeah. Right here you can kind of see the orb shape that they were looking for. Look at that. That is so cool. Huh. So yeah, way more comfortable. We got, looks like a power button there, but I'm not sure. It might be. And like I said, there might be another spot probably on this side underneath the headset that would, yeah, there it is. Okay. For the PSVR 2 headset, we took comfort a few steps further by adding new features such as a lens adjustment dial, so users have an additional option to match the lens distance between their eyes to optimize their view. We also created a slimmer design with a slight weight reduction, even with the new added features such as the new built-in motor for the headset feedback. It was quite a challenge to create a slimmer design with new features added to improve upon our first headset, but our design and engineering teams proved this could be possible when we saw the final design. Anyway, additionally, we've integrated a new vent design for the PSVR 2 headset that we think users will enjoy. Yujin Morisawa Senior Art Director SIE led the headset design of PSVR 2 and explains why this is his absolute favorite design of the part of the design. He goes on to say stuff about. So basically, what it is that there's a ventilation system built into the headset that prevents fogging up the lenses, which is really cool. Another treat we wanted to share. Here it is. This is what I was talking about. There's a little Easter egg on the DualSense and the PS5 side plates. Similar to the thousands of tiny PlayStation symbols we added to the design of the PS5 console and DualSense controller, we also added tiny PlayStation symbols to the front and back bands of the PSVR 2 headset to add a comfortable feel for players to enjoy. When PSVR 2 launches, it'll take a giant leap forward in the way we play games in virtual reality. There are plenty of exciting new features to look forward to in the PSVR 2 system, including stunning visual fidelity in 4K HDR and state-of-the-art graphical rendering, enhanced tracking such as inside-out camera tracking. So think of that as what the Meta Quest 2 can do, because it has those little cameras on the sides, and so if you're in a pass-through mode, that's what it is, pass-through, like, you have to turn this feature on in the settings menu on the home screen, but you'll double tap the headset and it'll activate the cameras and let you see out of the cameras, and so that way you could take a look at your environment. So say someone's trying to talk to you and tell you to do something, you could just do that and you'll be able to see who it is and you'll be able to pay attention. Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. New PSVR 2 Sense technology features such as headset feedback and the new intuitive PSVR 2 Sense controller that creates an incredibly deep feeling of immersion. Additionally, the PSVR 2 system comes in a single. Here's what I was thinking. So, essentially, what they mean by a single cord setup is that if you see this cable right here, judging by how thick the cable is, which it's literally the same level of thickness as a USB cable. USB Type-C. So this is already pre-attached, but the other end is most likely going to be USB Type-C. Although I'll happily look on the back of the PS5 to see if I'm wrong, but that's most likely what it is, and that's probably the reason why they had the USB Type-C connection port on the front of the console. Let me check. Yep. Because obviously there's only 5 ports on the back of the console. There's the power adapter, which is for the AC cable. There's the HDMI port. There's the Ethernet cable port, which is just above the HDMI port. And then there's 2 USB ports. And on the front, there's the USB port for where you would plug in your cable for the controller, and then just below that is the USB Type-C. If I didn't know any better, I feel like the end of this cable would probably be USB Type-C, because who would want to fumble around with the back of the console just to get it plugged in? You just pop that baby into the front of the console and there you go. And it'll still get the job done. But all in all, I'm really excited about this, and I might think about getting one. Unless the thing costs as much as a PS5. Because then that means it'll be multiple months of saving. But I have heard that it might be coming out second quarter this year, which is in June, I think. maybe. Actually, yeah. So, second quarter would be from April to June. So, yeah. But ideally, the price point would probably be somewhere around the same price range as what the original PSVR would go for, which, by the way, I've actually seen those lately over at Walmart. It's this Iron Man VR bundle. It looks really cool, but yeah. But with this, you don't have to worry about having all those things that you need for the original VR, because the original one needed the camera, and you needed the processor, you needed this camera adapter if you wanted to play it on PS5. You need all this crazy stuff. With this, it's a way simpler process. And what I'm thinking is that so I see these little slits right here. Can't really discern it. Right. So, yeah, see, here it is. So, as I was saying, and I had a hunch about this. So, I first saw this information this morning from IGN about this thing. So, PSVR 2 specifications. OLED, just like the Quest 2 and the original PSVR. Very good panel resolution. Very, very good refresh rate. Adjustable, that. Here it is. Communication with PS5. What it means is how it would connect to it. And as I said, USB Type-C. Where's the one spot on the console that has a USB Type-C port? On the front. That means that in order to get this thing set up onto the console, all you need to do is get it out of the box, plug it in, and so I want to bring this up real quick. I can't click on this and zoom in, but if you look very closely right here and right here, you'll see these little slit looking things. If I didn't know any better, which I don't, actually I kind of do. Yeah. I was right about this. I was about to say, those two little slits that you saw, like, if you were to hold them, the slits would basically be right underneath your pinkies. USB Type-C port, that's for charging. Built-in lithium-ion rechargeable battery. Those are rechargeable. The PSVR 2, of course, it's not battery operated. It can be used indefinitely as long as it's plugged into the PS5 while it's powered on. These, they have a battery that you can recharge with the Type-C thing. So you don't have to worry about fumbling around with getting new AA batteries. Talking about you, Quest 2. Even though the Quest 2 is awesome. Yes, even though it's made by Meta. Which, honestly, I have no issue with that. I mean, for crying out loud, I've been using Facebook for almost 10 years. Like, why would I have any trouble with that? Or, why would I have any issue with that? But anyway, so this all is just really, really nice. Now, on an unrelated note, but still related to PlayStation at least, we got some London Studio to look at, see what's new. So, recently this morning, they added new job listings. This has been here for about a week or so. Development support. Oh, right. I already seen this. In-house recruiter. That is recent, and it's also permanent. Load, please. Thank you. So what this person does is they recruit people who are looking to get a job there. So they're basically hiring these people to look for the most qualified people for whatever job positions they may be applying for. Technical animator. Okay. This one was one of the new ones. We're looking for a technical animator to join our established team of experienced technical animators, working together with pioneering animation technologies to bring our next generation assets to life, while developing tools and solutions that support our character and animation teams towards an efficient initiative or iterative workflow. Anyway, yeah, so there's that. Um, this is recent. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, so oh, I think this one was new. So, looking at the job listings, they currently have 14. Senior Gameplay Systems Programmer. Oh boy. Right. So, what this is it's just basically like the actual gameplay systems that they have in the game. Um, as with before, desired experience, network focused title. Gameplay animator. I think this one was also new. Maybe. Um, so this right here, motion capture. So I have a current theory about this game that London Studio is working on, and I've talked about it numerous times. But the thing is, these people were actually the same people that made PlayStation Home all those years ago. Why is that important? Because it says here, when required, work with both keyframe and motion capture data. If we look up what keyframe means, which I know what motion capture means, I know that, and I'll get to that in a moment. Keyframe meaning. So it's basically like a simple form of animating something. So like, it's just a simple animation that they use. You know, like a preset I almost said animation. Animation. So like a basic walking and running animation, stuff like that. But for motion capture, this is where it gets interesting. Now, for PlayStation Home, um, I think there was some motion capture that they used for videos and stuff. Um, and this is where I was going to get with that. What they could do is, if this turns out to be PlayStation Home, which it's very likely, I'm just pointing it out, this is very likely going to be home. Although people have drawn a, comparison like, hey, wait a minute. One of the job listings talked about like combat and enemy AI. There have been mini games in PlayStation Home that have combat and enemy AI that you have to fight against, and that's just during mini games. It's not the core part of PlayStation Home. It's just a mini game, so it's not required. It's literally just a mini game that you can interact with if you want, maybe get some rewards out of it. The reason why I bring that up is because what they could do from the motion capture is, say they're filming a trailer for a minigame in PlayStation Home. What they could do is they don't have to stick with the basic animations they have in Home. They could do motion capture for those, to get people more interested in it. Like, hey, look at what this person is doing. And I think they've done that before, basically. Because, in 2011, I think, there was a minigame that came out in November of that year called the Fortune Hunter. It's from Uncharted 3. And basically what it was is it was a wave-based, cover-based shooter where you would have multiple waves of enemies and you would fight them with guns and stuff, so you're going like da 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 da, bum bum, boom boom, stuff like that. And of course, like I said, it's cover based, so you would have different buttons that you could press to go to different parts of cover. Like, say there's cover over here, and then there's another thing of cover over here, and the game tells you to press square to get over there. You press that and you would go over to that cover. Of course, you would have to make sure that you're not being shot at, so you'll have to pay attention to when enemies stop firing in order to do that. But for the trailer for that minigame, they actually did use motion capture. And how I know this is because they showed off like pre-made characters used for that. Like for the actual like motion capture stuff. So it was all just like generic looking people. But they would do stuff like doing like a tactical roll and shooting at enemies, and like at the very end there was someone who grabbed this chalice and some guys turned around and noticed him, and the guy like shot at the other guys before running away. Of course, in the actual gameplay there wasn't any motion capture. It was all scripted animations and stuff. But this is basically what I mean whenever they say gameplay animation, is that motion capture would mostly be used for like trailers and stuff to advertise something, and keyframe is just the animations that they've already made for whatever is going on. So whether your character is walking or running, whether they're clapping or doing a dance or something like that, that's basically what it is. Anyway, so we've looked at that. Now let's look at some other stuff. So this is not changed. I don't think. No. Let's go into EYPO then. Just to see some stuff. I also need to look at some on Twitter real quick. Yes, I have a Twitter. Anyway, so PlayStation Home. So there's actually 3 trademarks for PlayStation Home. There's this one, which is the main one, which the last time it got updated was this. But the 2 other ones, I just spit. So in order to see the other ones, you actually have to go to London, SIE Europe Limited's thing. And when you're there, whoop. Oh, wait. What? Oh, I thought that said inscription. Trying to find the thing. Oh, here it is. So, then we have these two. This is just for the logo. And this one is for the logo with the home name. And this one, the last time it was updated was actually the same day that the London Studio trademark was updated. But now we're going to go to the other one, which is right here, home. And that was last updated on December the 20th of last year. So what it seems to me is that they are getting ready to bring back PlayStation Home. And I don't know when they're going to do it. It could be way sooner than we think. But take it from me, I feel like we're going to see what they're working on very soon. Anyway, now a little bit of a... Yeah, so this has not been updated at all whatsoever. And still think this is the dumbest name for a movie. Gene Yes. I think I just had a stroke reading that. Anyway, so there has been no statement on the status of this place. And it still says temporarily closed. I have a hard time believing that. Because for a while, I wanted to believe that. I genuinely wanted to believe that. But with the amount of roadblocks they've hit and all that stuff. Which, by the way, I should mention, this coming March will be literally 2 years since this place had to close down. And there have been no updates at all about when this place is scheduled to reopen. Because if I go to the actual website, you could see that they do have a web page for it. But why would they have a web page for something that isn't even open anymore? And just to confirm, I'm going to go to the news section of this website just to check. And okay, there we go. So yeah, this was posted on I don't know. But the thing is, this is all just new locations. The old locations look at this. Has not been updated since August. And what's really freaky about all this is that initially when this right here was first posted, they did mention NRH. But as time progressed, they removed NRH from this. In fact, there's no mention of it anywhere. At all. Now, granted, when this first got posted back in July of last year, they did say a vague statement about when NRH was opening, and that was going to be in the summer of last year. Got pushed back. Then August came around, and that was going to be the tentative release opening date. Nothing. September, nothing. October, nothing. And the thing is, I would check this website basically every single day I could to see what was going on. And the last ever time they updated this was the 13th of last year in August. And whenever they did update it, I'm gonna go into the Wayback Machine just to show that I am not a fucking lunatic. So, essentially, I thought that said Hendrix. So, Alamo Drafthouse. I'm gonna go to this, and yeah, so that right there. I'm gonna go to July 17th. Because that was before the thing. Excuse me. It's not doing it. Right. Oh, here it is. So this right here, this was updated in. Oh, well, never mind. Um, so if you look, July, nothing. Then we go to August. Last updated 7/22. Yeah. Now, yeah, so oh, then we have oh, August 10th. Yeah. So they've removed any kind of references to NRH on there. However, the actual page for NRH, it is actually, still on the website. The website. Um, but all I'm saying is it's not temporarily closed. It really is permanently closed. I even I almost actually walked up to the place today, but all I did was just walk up to this little metal fence thing that lets you look at it. And it was right next to this fitness place, so it wasn't like it wasn't like I needed to look at a telescope or something or a pair of binoculars. No, but I was able to see what was going on, and I'm gonna go on to Google Earth. Good thing it's on here. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. So let us go to the place. There it is. So as of right now, this little area right there is currently a construction area that they're making for something. I don't know. But something to bear in mind is that so this is that place I was talking about, LA Fitness. So what I did, I think it was like on my way to my local stores over here, and there's Target over here. But going back to what I was talking about, I went from here to here. Or actually, no. No, I didn't. That's a lie. What I actually did was, I went past here, and I went over here to a little metal fence that you can probably not even see. But there is a metal fence right here. It goes from right there to right there. And all I did was just stand near it and look over here just to see if anything was different on the movie poster holders and on the front doors or anything. Nothing. The poster things were still empty, and there were no signs on the doors. What's interesting is that they still had like the light up signs for the cinema and the Alamo Drafthouse sign, but I just don't see this place reopening. I really would like that to happen, but I just don't see it. And again, I would love to be wrong, but yeah. And another thing is about this place right here. This Sonic here. So, obviously all the Sonics are closed right now. But here's the thing. This one is not open. This one right here is not open at all. Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is that this place is closed for all I know. Because from what I could tell, there's still those blockades there. I haven't walked over there, and I'm not going to be able to for a few days because we're going to be having some chilly weather very soon. But, yeah. Yeah, because... See, normally whenever I go walking, I usually leave at like 8 or 9. All throughout tomorrow, during the time I would go walking, it's going to be in like the upper 20s, like 27 degrees. And granted, I have clothing that could kind of handle that, but then we have what happens the day after tomorrow. We have a big chance of snow. Or I think what it is actually like freezing rain and sleet. But yeah, so for the next couple of days, I'm going to be cooped up at home, which is no big deal because it'll give me plenty of ample time to play through Horizon Forbidden West. Awesome game, by the way. Highly recommend it. And as a side note, I have something to say to those journalist people who are like, oh, we recommend getting the PS4 version because you're saving $10. So, let me get this straight. You don't want me to buy a PS5 game because you'd rather me buy a PS4 game which is $10 cheaper. Which, for me, that's no big deal, alright? Like, I was able to afford it and get my movie. I still have like a little over $100. Not that I'm trying to brag or anything. It's just I saved up. But anyway, so basically, you're telling me that instead of getting the PS5 version of the game, I should get the PS4 version because it saves me money. Granted, I see where they're coming from because you do get the free PS5 upgrade. But here's the thing. I get that nowadays the PlayStation 5 will ask you if you want to download the PS5 version. But think about it like this. What if someone wants to download both versions of the game, but their PS5 doesn't have enough capacity in the storage system? And not only that, but for the people who could actually afford it, which granted, like $70, yeah, it's a little bit of a hike. I mean, games used to be $60, now they're $70. It is because of the fact that developers are spending way more on the games and they're putting more effort into them. And so it's just basically like to it's them earning back the money that they put into their project. So this basically helps them out. So I have no issue with that, alright? What I have a problem with is when journalists tell you, "Hey, no, don't buy this other thing because you'll still get the same thing, but you also get this." Wouldn't it be easier to just get the damn PS5 version? What's the big deal about paying 10 extra for a new game on a new console versus getting the PS4 version? Because here's the thing. Someone with a PS5 isn't going to want to play the PS4 version. They're going to want to get the PS5 version to get every ounce of goodness out of that game. Because the PS4 version, granted, it's still perfectly playable and it still looks gorgeous on a PS4 and a PS4 Pro. But if you were lucky enough to get a PS5 and you wanted to get that game, go for it. Get the PS5 version. Don't listen to those people saying, "No, we recommend getting the PS4 version because you get the free upgrade and it saves you $10. Really? That's your reasoning? So let me get this straight. Again, going back to my comment earlier, imagine if someone got the PS4 version for their PS5. Yeah, you'll be getting the free upgrade. But here's the thing to keep in mind. PS5 could also download the PS4 version as well. Because, you know, it is a PS4 disc. And granted, like, all you have to do is just go to the game and it'll let you choose which version. So there's that. But something else to keep in mind. Wait. Right. So I do remember that Sony put out an update where if a game is eligible, it will ask you if you want to get the PS5 version of a game if it is eligible. So I think, like, again, I do see where those journalists are coming from, where they say, well, you could just save $10 and get the PS4 version and get the PS5 upgrade from there. But, here's the problem. What if there is a game that does have a PS5 version, but you can't get the free upgrade because it requires you to get a purchasable upgrade? Yeah, exactly. So, basically what I'm saying is, just get the PS5 version, because it'll completely mitigate that issue that you may or may not have, because I don't know if this bug keeps happening. Anyway, so basically what I'm saying is, just get the PS5 version. Right? Now for Xbox, it's completely different because essentially the Xbox Series X is, it's like Xbox One X times X. I don't know. But anyway, so we're gonna hop on Roblox and hang out, I guess. Oh, what the? Oh, for a second I thought one of the events were gone. So this event right here is pretty cool. Although I had to grind multiple days just to get a McLaren car in a driving simulator. Anyway. Ooh, this got updated recently. Nice. Whatever that means, DreamWorld's gonna get updated pretty soon. Because the last time it got updated was actually 2 months ago. um. Anyway. Also, I think after I'm done with my stream, I'm probably gonna watch Free Guy. The reason why I put the camera like that is because I wanted to make sure that the audio was working. Because, so I have a bit of a funny story. So, basically, last night, I had found out that my NVIDIA GTX 1050 needed its driver updated. So I thought, well, I am kind of getting tired, so maybe I should just have it update and then have my PC in sleep mode. So that way, overnight, it could update. I've since learned the terrible mistake that maybe I shouldn't do that. Now, don't worry, nothing bad happened. It's just when I woke up and I got my PC back from sleep mode, it hadn't even updated anything at all. It was still at 0.8%. So, what I should probably do is, I think there's a way to like turn off my monitor. So, maybe? Wait. Anyway. Yeah, so there... that would probably be it. Yeah, I think there is a way to like turn off the monitor, or at least like have it sleeping. Maybe. Never mind. Also, this music literally sounds like Kirby, but it's not. I died. Jovial Sun Paradise. Oh, that's cool. That actually slows you down. Ooh. Excuse me, don't push, bitch. So... scared the crap out of me. Not really. The eyes have it. Also, actually, these eyes remind me of this YouTuber I watch called Brugly. Really good YouTuber. I highly recommend watching him. Yeah, so that doesn't damage you, it just slows you down. And yeah, that doesn't slip. Construction in progress. Got glitchy bushes. I'm gonna see if maybe that'll still do that. Also, hey, they got faces. Hi. Those look like chicken wings. Wait. Okay, never mind. Okay, we got dead fish, worms, got shampoo bottle, drain with unknown substance, and we got soap, which someone dropped, so apparently they're gonna be, something. Cute. No way! They have a little cutscene. I've never seen that kind of thing in a Roblox game. Well, I mean, except for like those big ones, you know, like those obbies and stuff, but never in something like that. That is so cool. It's kind of like one of those little cutscenes in those old RPG games. You know? It's cool. So what else is in here? Other than... Okay. And... seriously, that is so neat. The fact that the developer went out of their way to animate all that. Like, instead they could have just, you know, had the character just spawn, but that is awesome. They went the extra mile to do that. Very, very nice. So wait. Wait. How do they... What? How do they get out there? Oh well, I'm gonna go over here now. Hmm. Yeah, Outsiders, they don't seem to be that fond of the paperwork guy. Have you noticed? What paperwork guy? I hope Farid... I hope Farid has some leftovers. I'm starved. I don't know why I'm so tired, but whatever. Oh, sweet new video from Squirrel Monkey. I highly recommend that channel, actually. Squirrel Monkey. Actually, it's funny. Squirrel Monkey is one of the YouTube channels that inspired my Radical Earth alternative universe. That and there was also the game Hypnospace Outlaw. Oh, basically like anything retro-y. That is what inspired Radical Earth. It's also just me loving the old stuff in general. Balloons. Oh. Oh my god. I'm thick. I'm a fox. I'm a fin fox. I just walked on blood. There's something that used to be up on the top of that tube, but it's no longer there. Also, I just now realized those are bloody entrails. Like, very, very bloody guts. Very, interesting. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be offended. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't believe they have that in this game. That's disgusting. Because I can handle it. Right? Wait. I think I'll check that out later. Yeah, this definitely seems like it's been updated. Got beanbags, we got... I like how those little ball guys look like they're actually scared. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Nemesis. Nemesis X. That is such a cool name. I'm doing good. How about you? Yeah, now I have to go over there again. Wait. There's something I need to... Is red male or female? Because I know pink is female, but what about red? Come closer, we won't hurt you. They bit me! Why would you bite me? It bit me! Or maybe it was just kissing me, I don't know. Yeah, so... Oh. I really like how they redesigned the bathroom, and by they I'm talking about the developer. They go by they them. What was really cool is they actually updated that little area where you jump up here, so it makes it a little bit easier. So right now I'm just... Oh, what? Climb! Apparently my character does not know how to climb. I thought everyone knew how to climb. Wait. That's new. Flowey. How? Okay. Wouldn't let me climb. Anyway, let's go back into that one thing that I accidentally died in. So this just dead end. Cause I know here there is actually a room you can go into. See? Can't exit. You can only go into the sewer. Alright, what? Oh, hi. Got a little bucket, we got things. Got sewer cake. Everybody loves the sewer cake. I guess. I see you too. Also, that is a lot of mouths. There's a rat. Rattle. I think there was a drink item you can get in here. Oh. I think. Maybe you no longer can get it. Eyes. Yeah, I can't pick it up. Because I know there was a drink that you could get. Oh, wait. Did I crawl in there? No. They lied to me. Those bastards lied to me. But I do know there was a drink you could... Oh, there it is. Don't do that in real life, please. I wouldn't dream on doing it. Partially because I'm not Dream, but it's also because, you know, I'm not stupid. Trust me, I am not tired. Diarrhea. Oh, diarrhea. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I forgot, this is a room. Let's see, we got...
Skull Crusher's Arena.
Looks very, fun. Janitor Scavenger. Tailpipe Swipe, which is literally pole position. Cave Crawler. And there's a weird innuendo to it. Let's see, we got Coral. Got... Oh, that was one of those horribly disfigured faces. Just fish. Dead fish. More fish. Starfish. Lost and found. Anyway. I found the next Five Nights at Freddy's, guys! I'm gonna be honest, I've actually never played a Five Nights game. Although I heard pretty good things about Security Breach, but it's literally like the developer's first time making a 3D FNAF game. I'm talking about like an actual like 3D game, not VR, but yeah. I know there's a key card up there. I know that. Can I... Whoop! Oh, there we go. Maybe it's up there? But there was something up there that you could use to get, which was like a little dust ball. And if you collected it, it was like this little hidden wall thing. I swear to God, I'm not tired. My body acts like it, but I'm not tired. Okay, keycard. Exactly what I needed. Because that'll... I don't need sewer. Oh! Okay. That'll let me go in here. This person needs 2 wings. Why do I keep yawning? Seriously, I got good sleep last night. Come on, man. Oh. So this music kind of reminds me of the original Earthbound game from the NES. Oh my God! What a pretty sunset. I wonder where that is. Oh, I know. It's
Michigan.
No, I'm serious. There is actually a place called Hell, Michigan. If you don't believe me, I think it's Michigan. So whenever people tell you to go to hell, this is what they mean. Oh. That's the exact same joke I made. Hell yes, we are open all year, even when hell freezes over. More people tell you to go to our town. More people tell you to go to our town than anywhere else on the planet, on Earth. Come out and visit us. Then the next time someone tells you to go to hell, you can tell them you've already been there and had a hell of a good time. I like how they're playing into this. Like, the town is literally called Hell, but they're playing into it to act like, oh yeah, we are Hell. The mayor of Hell. So I guess the actual mayor of this place is Satan. So, my only question is, I've been a good person for a lot of my life. I've done some bad things every once in a while, but that was whenever I was younger and didn't really know any better, and I was kind of an asshole growing up. Of course, now I'm not, but... Oh my god. I completely forgot about this place. So... Hell, Michigan is an actual place. The reason why I bring this up is because I would like to imagine that this picture is from Hell, Michigan, like a rural part. Got books over here. Got someone with a baby fetish. I wish not to elaborate further. Yeah. Rainbow swirl water. Nice. God. Oh, I thought that was the Mona Lisa. Remove the toilet because it started spraying water on me and now it's flooding. Use the customer bathroom. Plum. Whoa. Oh, that is... Oh. Wait. This is supposed to be cardboard. Wouldn't cardboard be falling apart by now? And again, if you look closely on the sides of this, it's like wood, so... I think it's probably just wood. I don't know. Also, Rosca makes really good artwork. They are really good at... Oh, what the... Who's been washing guts again? Oh, that must be Bob. Trying to see if there's anything in there. No. Luminal. Oh, what the... No way, they got the... Yo... They got the Dreamcast collection for the, 360. Of course, no one can beat the Dreamcast. I mean, you kinda can, but... In terms of, like, what the best 128-bit console was, so I'm talking about, like, GameCube, 360... No, not 360. GameCube, original Xbox, PlayStation 2, and Dreamcast. My first pick is Dreamcast, even though it's short-lived. And I do mean that literally, because the Dreamcast came out first in Japan in November of '98. And by that time I was 1 year old. 1 year old. By the time the console came out stateside, I was 2. And now, at that time, I didn't even know about video games at all. I don't think. And even whenever I was growing up and I found out about Sonic, I didn't even know Sega made the Dreamcast. The only console I knew about was the Sega Genesis, and that was it. I had no idea they made consoles after that, and that Dreamcast was actually the final one. Let's face it, I got jump scared. I didn't go, ah! But it has happened. That doesn't hurt you, by the way. It's just, it's a one-sided texture, so on one side you won't see it, and the other side you will. I remember playing a liminal space game once that actually had that same thing. And what's really funny is I didn't expect it, and I got scared, and I was like, ah! It's all fun and games until you get jump scared. Skrith, do not play with your Tamagotchi. Work. Jump, there's no reservations today. Plum, refill the slushy machines. Edison, please look after yourself. I feel like this is probably a reference to that. I think her name is Ryoto or something. It's like this. She kind of looks like Shadow the Hedgehog in a way because of like her color scheme and her hair. But she's like, ah, ah, and she like angrily throws a chair. The only other time I've seen that was this edit of that where she threw the chair. And then it cuts to this video of this guy looking out of a steel door. And all of a sudden he gets like sucker punched by a steel chair or something. It's so funny. It's like, ah! Like, she's like, ah! Ah! And then the guy's like, actually, let me see if I can look that up. It's actually really funny. Hold on. Yeah, it's this one. That's what it was? Okay. There it is!
This video
You just get sucker punched in the face by a chair. Oh my god. that isn't funny, then I don't know what is. Cause like, now I know the context of that video clip, but it's so funny that I see this, and what's really funny is I've actually seen another meme of it where she looks like she's about to throw the chair, and then all of a sudden you see this chair pierce into a window. Just, of course, in this case, there's a wall, but it is what it is. Now let's do Skrith. Oh, hi. Wait. What is in here? Oh, nothing but death. Jovial. Ah, I see. Someone likes the cars.
I like him too.
Wait, what? That book. Let me have this. Oh, sorry. They're not here anymore. Very weird individuals. What? What? Poipa's Guide to the Void. Apple pie. Top 10 things you should stay away from. Monster. And like guard. Hmm. All right. My back hurts. Well, what's it? Seems Toy Tale's trying to make me a furry. Well, joke's on you, I'm already a furry. Been a furry since 2013, man. Means next year I'll be in the fandom for a whole 10 years. Crazy. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, then like, comment, maybe subscribe if you want. Don't have to, but if you do, then be sure to let your friends know about my channel. And in any case, good night. See you later.